What's happening? Hey, listen. I'm going to give you 6 reasons why 97% of the people who make a New Year's resolution to lose weight and to get healthy will fail. That's right. So 100 people decide that they're going to get healthy, lose weight, get healthy at the first of the year, just here in a few days, and over 97 of them never accomplish their goal. Their New Year's resolution doesn't work out. I preached last night, so I'm a little hoarse. The biggest reason is they don't know how. The nutritional information that we have today is based on science from 60 to 70 years ago, based on bad research studies. Things that just were so outlandish today that just, and we're just, it's crazy. And then we're still going into grocery stores looking for low calorie, low fat, low this, low that. Look at taking out the God-made foods, the God-designed foods, and adding in all these jacked up fillers, additives, and preservatives to replace what God intended for our bodies to eat. So we walk in there and we think that somehow we're going to pick up this Atkins shake that's full of sugar alcohol and going to lose weight, or we pick up this lean cuisine that's full of MSG, or we pick up this Splenda that's full of maltodextrin. We pick up this stuff that's full of all of this jacked up added preservatives, fillers, and just all this messed up stuff, thinking that somehow we're going to lose weight, and we don't. So we quit. The other thing is this whole idea of I can eat less and lose weight. You can't eat less and lose weight. If you continue to eat less, what's going to happen is your body is going to respond in kind. God, you're fearfully and wonderfully made. God created your body to store that additional fat to use in lean times. So your body learns what you're doing and it adjusts into the next point. The next point is, so the calories in, calories out is just a myth. It doesn't work. I get clients all the time on 12 to 1,500 calorie diets. Start feeding them 3,000 or 3,500 calories and they lose 4 and 5 pounds the first 7 days. How is that possible? Let me tell you how it's possible. Because the idea that you eat less and lose weight is not correct. You know, if you take a look at the show, The Biggest Loser, very cool show. But they're still using that old approach. Cut the calories back. I'm going to work out harder. And yeah, if I'm getting ready for a bodybuilding show and I'm trying to get down to 5-6% body fat, absolutely, that's how I do it. But I'm just trying to get to a comfortable 12-15% body fat. I don't have to put myself through that. I just got to make sure I'm feeding my body the right macro ingredients, the all-natural stuff, to find that balance. Well, what happens is if you watch that show, The Biggest Loser, and if you look back 2, 3, 4 years down the road, all of them gain their weight back. Why? Because what happens is if I'm eating 3,000 calories a day and I cut it back to 2,500 calories a day, I'm going to lose weight. My body's going to adjust to that, finding this thing called homeostasis. And here I am. I'm eating 2,500 calories a day and my weight loss stalls. So what I do, I cut it to 2,000, cut it to 1,500, cut it to 1,200. All of a sudden, hey, listen, I've cut my calories down so low that I'm just not losing weight and I can't function because I don't have enough fuel to use during the day. The other thing is I say this in the gym all the time, thinking that somehow there's some way that I can eat honey buns, that I can eat bad and work harder in the gym and lose weight. You can't outwork a bad diet. Take it from a fellow that was 300 pounds and lifted weights. Take it from a guy that was 230, 240 and lifted weights and lifted hard and worked out hard and just did not eat right. It just doesn't work. It doesn't happen. You cannot, no matter how hard you work, if you're not eating right, it's just not going to happen. The other big thing is thinking that there's somehow some kind of magic pill, some kind of magic solution, some kind of magic supplement that you're going to take that's going to fix this. And I believe in supplements. I'm an affiliate of Species Nutrition. I take the supplements. My family takes the supplements. We love the supplements. But you never hear me tell you that, hey, listen, these supplements are the answer to your problem. The answer to the problem is a hormone issue, not a food issue. And I could get into all that, but let me just say, there is no magic pill. I believe in supplements. I sell them. I believe in good fiber supplements. I believe in keeping your digestive system cleaned out and working good. I believe in getting your micronutrients, the minerals that you need. I believe in getting the vitamins that you need. I believe in the good fish oils. I believe in the testosterone and the estrogen balancing supplements. I believe in all that. But they are not the answer. The answer is eating right. The problem is you don't know how. The supermarkets are full of just, let me see if I can put, lies. The foods, the packaging, everything is low carb, low fat, net carb, net this, that. It's so confusing. I understand. The other thing is an unrealistic goal. We have some great successes at By Design. We got a guy right at, should be over 100 pounds now in 5 months. Spencer Smith, man, big, huge shout out to my boy Spencer Smith from Coleman, Alabama, my Christian brother. 45 pounds his first 30 days. Other health-related problems, just almost like a miracle. Yeah, God's food will perform miracles in your body. But you got to have realistic goals. We can dump a lot of water weight really quick, but you're effectively, now if we're trying to retain our muscle, and it's important to me to help you retain your muscle. I'm a competitive bodybuilder. I want to retain my muscle. So the traditional, what they call the ketogenic diet, and I'm not a huge proponent. I do believe in getting your body in ketosis. I don't believe long-term that it's a good thing. But I do believe that the science is behind it. But they tell you to eat 75% of your calories that need to come from fat. Not that the amount of calories matter, but the balance has to be there. Well, since I believe that you should retain your muscles, I think I keep your protein and your fat intake about the same. Now, of course, that changes per client. All clients are different. The other idea that there's one diet that fits everybody is just completely garbage. I got some clients that I can feed 50 to 75 carbohydrates a day, good carbohydrates, never bad, and they lose weight. I got some clients that we have to take to a carnivore plan. We have to cycle in 0 carb days in order to get them to lose. It all depends on their metabolism, depends on how their thyroid's working, depends on how their pancreas is working, the insulin's all about controlling those hormones. But when the dust settles, when I get that water weight off of you, I get that swelling in your feet down, I get that swelling in your hands down, all that, get that blood pressure normal from getting all that water off of you, you're going to lose 1 to 3 pounds a week at the most. Yeah, that's it. But if I'm losing 1 to 3 pounds a week, if I drop the initial 40, 50 pounds of water in 4 to 6 weeks. Say if I'm in that 350, 400 range, and I drop that much water up front, then I lose an average of 1.5 to 2 pounds a week. That's 75 to 100 pounds in a year. You didn't get in the shape that you're in overnight. And if you just got 20 or 30 pounds to lose, let me tell you something. It's going to be hard to lose that 20 or 30 pounds in 30 days. It just depends on where you're at. So you got to have realistic goals. But anyway, what we do at By Design Fitness and Nutrition is I write you an individual plan. I get a questionnaire from you, ask you a lot of questions about your health, and I ask you a lot of questions about your current diet, and I write you a plan. And our initial plans feed you 6 times a day, and there's nuts, there's bananas, there's apples, there's peanut butter, there's just all kind of great food, berries, There's just all kind of great food included in some of these initial plans. And then what we do is we address the issue with your metabolism, we address the issues with your hormones, and the end result is Christopher Castleman right at busting 100 pounds in 5 months. Christopher Stevenson, 85 pounds in 4 months. Zach Dawkins, 90 pounds in a little over 3 months. And then we got those that lose 15 pounds, 16 pounds in a month, but it's still 15, 16 pounds. We got those that took me 6 months to get 40 pounds off of them, but because everybody's different. But let me tell you one thing that I have not done. Any client that's followed my directions and has done what I asked them to do and communicated with me, that's been with me over 90 days, we have greatly improved their health. We're talking about total elimination of diabetes medicines, total elimination of high blood pressure medicine, total elimination of cholesterol, fatty liver medications, depression medications, narcotic pain medications. We got one client that is no longer having to take his pain medication because his feet are no longer so swelled. So if you're serious about your New Year's resolution and you're wanting to work through the knowledge and be successful, you can get started for as little as $30 a week. Now, these slots are going to fill quick, so we need to get you signed up right away. Anyway, you know what I'm going to do. I'm going to pray that God bless you richly the only way you can be blessed by his only born son, Jesus the Christ. Y'all have a great day.